We continue on Southeast Texas Weekly with our candidates for the Jefferson County 252nd District Judges race. We've introduced our candidates already, Raquel West, and Carolyn Wiedenfeld. You know, I knew with two W girls that I would have a problem somewhere. Ladies, thank you so much for being here and talking with us about this. Let me finish up on a point, if I may, regarding Internal Revenue Service, evidently, payments that you are making to the IRS right now. Let me explore this idea. You're making payments to the IRS?
Absolutely. I'm paying the IRS, but I'm not on a payment plan with them, so I don't want that to be misunderstood. But we are having discussions. I do have some issues. I expect them to be resolved perhaps by the end of this month, certainly by the end of the year, where I won't owe any money at all.
Voters
so,
may
yes,
have
they'll
questions.
be paid in full.
Why issues in paying the IRS in the interest of not to be into your personal business, but the viewer may wonder about your ability to fairly handle and impartially handle matters from the judgeship regarding if you have issues to that effect. What reason would there be for the IRS
I think I understand what your question is, and I believe that you are wondering if me owing some money to the IRS would affect my ability to be a good judge. Mm-hmm. Is that your question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Absolutely not. As a small business person, I think that other small business people, sometimes we make more money coming in and less money going out and vice versa. And these are problems that small business people face.
Yeah, do you have kids?
I have 4 children, yes. Okay. And I've had 4 children in college at the same time whenever I started having issues with the IRS.
Okay. Ms. West, was former Judge Lane Walker, on the whole, and you've worked with him over the years substantially, was he fair in his handling of most defendants in your view? Was he fair in?
Well, Kevin, I would hope that we were here to talk about what our qualifications are, not necessarily what the prior
and
judges
were. And yet there's the view in the public that you are in some way beholden.
And I feel like I've answered that. I'm not in any way beholden to anyone at the courthouse. I am an independent attorney who has decided to put herself out there to run for judge, and the only reason I feel like I have done that is because I think I have the experience and I have the qualifications to get in there and do a good job and treat everyone who comes in front of me fairly and with dignity and respect.
Do you see recent higher than normal rates of plea bargains being a serious issue in Jefferson County?
I don't know that I see that being a serious issue. You have plea bargaining as part of our system. There's no way to avoid plea bargaining because there are people, lots of them, who commit offenses and accept responsibility for committing those offenses, and part of the job and the way to move our cases along is to plea bargain. That's the only way to keep the system moving. In some cases, you've got the other cases where obviously they need to go to trial.
Okay. Let me ask this question to the both of you. What's the best way to eliminate the backlog in Jefferson County courts in your view? Let's start there.
I think Ms. West would agree with me that we just need to go to work. Whoever gets elected on November 4th, we're going to have to go to work every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I won't be taking any time off to go play golf whenever there's work to be done. Okay. We just need to put the nose to the grindstone.
What's the best way to eliminate the backlog? We at 12 News are hearing of sources who say that at least one man that we know of didn't get to a trial for 5 years. So there's
obviously, you have to, as a judge, you have to work and be there, but you have to hold everyone else accountable in that system. Your district attorneys, the defense attorneys, the probation department, everyone who is a part of moving a case along. There, I have I think, some good ideas about having additional docket, perhaps a pretrial docket that they don't have now, that you can determine which cases are set for trial, which ones are moving, and when a case is set for trial, those attorneys need to know that they're going to trial instead of last-minute plea bargaining and last-minute trying to get out of cases. And I think if you hold everyone uniformly to that standard, then you're going to be able to move cases.
Is there too much bargaining in the system as we stand right now? In your view, I think I've asked Ms. West. Is there too much plea bargaining happening in our courts?
No, I agree with Ms. West that many cases, that the best way to handle them, probably most cases, is through a plea bargain, because many times everything is there that if that defendant went to trial, they're going to be found guilty, and that defendant knows it. So I don't know how much plea bargaining went on before, but I don't believe that. I believe that in many cases, plea bargaining is very necessary.
Okay, ladies, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here and being candid with us today. We will return on Southeast Texas Weekly with our regular panels. Gentlemen, one and all, right after this.